to do it. Yeah, I'll be knee deep in kids and house full, so Thursday will be dedicated to the family. Over.
Yes, sir. I wouldn't doubt it, and we'll be in the same boat. And with you, we'll have 35 or 40 people here, probably not by net time. We're going to eat pretty early because there's a lot of old folks coming. For some reason, there's some old folks that come to these things, and they can't drive in the daytime. They can't drive at night. They can't drive in the daytime, but they prefer the daytime. We're going to eat Thanksgiving dinner at about 2:30 in the afternoon, so they got 2 or 3 hours to eat and get home before it gets real dark. So hopefully that'll work out for everybody. Anyway, that's the plan currently. We've got everything kind of cleaned up. Got lots of tables and chairs out here, and things are getting in ship shape. The guys were in this morning to wash all the floors. Power wash the floors because I have aggregate in the kitchen. And then rugs in the bedrooms and so on. And that got done today. So that's good. Otherwise, we're just hanging in there. K6MYC Bozo Net looking south toward Alpha 6 Sugar and anybody else. So, Bill, if you go down and get Ralph later, let me know if he checked in. He checked in on Monday with Bill, with Ken. He checked in on 222 on Monday, so he's up and active, and wished us all a good Thanksgiving up this way. AA6 Sugar in the group, K6MYC.
Yeah, QSL, Mikey. Yeah, happy Turkey Day to you and everybody that's heading over there, and Judy, and we're going to have 3 of our 4 kids here. The 4th was in Maryland, and I haven't seen him in years. And I don't like airplanes, so and I'm not about to drive that far. But anyway, yeah, I'll head around, and Mike also will. I'll get down, drop down 10 there, and grab a hold of Ralph there. Anyway, yeah, they might want to leave early because it's supposed to be what the weather guests are saying. It's supposed to be really foggy tomorrow. I hope not, but all that rain we've had probably pretty much be fogged in there. So, back to you there, Mikey, and then pretty soon here, Michael and I will turn the antennas towards Ralph there and see if we can pick him up. Anyway, go ahead. A6S.
Okay, well, I don't know about the fog at this time of the year. It's pretty cold. Usually it takes some warm air and stuff to get fog, but it can happen. We've had a funny winter so far. I did get 2 more inches last night, I guess. Yeah, last night, overnight, we woke up this morning and I had 2 inches. So there's 3 inches now total in the rain gauge for the season so far. So we're catching up a little bit. It was nice to see 3 inches in there. I have not gone down to the pond area yet to see if we've got any runoff, but we'll be doing that probably over Thanksgiving Day when people are here. So I don't know if you're expecting to hear Ron in here, W6QUI. You might also check for him. We'll let anybody else in the San Joaquin Valley check in here, and then we can probably turn over and see if we can get W6QUI in here. You can turn over that way now because I think everybody's going to hear us here. We got KC5DTU, N6BYH could be in here. I don't expect WA6OIB, but he could surprise us. Well, I guess he's got antennas that have problems. And there may be some others up this way, and of course we've got some course gold people.
W6QUI, W6QUI, A6S. Yeah, I hope you can copy me now. I turned the power way down.
I hear you, Bill. I'm pointed over toward QUI. Did you hear anything from Ron? AA6 Sugar, did you hear anything from Ron there? Mike, he's not copying me. You might have to ask him. WA6AAJ, what happened? Did I lose everybody?
Yeah, I don't know if your amp dropped off, but Bill's checking that right now.
I'm not hearing anything from you guys. I can hear you, AA6S and WA6AAJ, but I do not hear anything from Ron. It doesn't sound like you found him down there. Over. You guys are not hearing me.
Mike, can you hear me now?
I hear you fine. Go ahead.
Okay, I had to point towards you more. I was pointed down towards Ralph. Bill's checking Ron in right now, and I think he's coming back. Over.
Oh, so Ron is there, huh?
He is.
Oh, wonderful. We haven't heard him for quite a while. Hopefully, Bill will remember to wish him happy Thanksgiving there. Over.
Okay, roger that. Bill, I'm pointing the other way now so I could hear Mike, but go ahead and wish Ron a happy Thanksgiving for Mikey. Over. I can hear him in the background, but he's really weak. I'm pointed opposite direction.
Yeah, okay. I don't hear him at all here.
Passing your regards, Mike.
Okay, thank you. And I'll wait here, but I'll probably be pointed up towards Santa Cruz, but I'll always hear you, Mike. If you get a hold of Ralph there, call in and let me know if he checks in. And in the meantime, I'm going to point up towards Santa Cruz. Over.
Okay, roger that.
Anybody else in the San Joaquin Valley here that's copying me? K6MYC, Bozo Net 1296. Let's see, somewhere over this way. It should be pretty close to you, Tom. KW6 Sugar, KW6S, K6MYC. Over. KW6S, KW6S, KW6 Sugar, K6MYC. Over.
6MYC, KW6S. Good evening, Mike. 610.
Yeah, got your 610. Good evening, Tom. Sounds pretty good over here. I'll get you written in here, 610. I got you. Thanks for coming up on time here. I just guess you didn't have another net that interfered with you here. Anyway, good signal. And I've got 4 check-ins so far, so we're doing pretty good here. We're missing a few. We did hear Ron down in the Tascadero. He checked in, so that was good. And we're hoping to get Ralph also in Anaheim there. But anyway, back to you and see how you're copying me. I can tweak the antenna a little bit to see if we can get a little bit more, but you're fine over here. KW6S, K6MYC.
Yeah, I've heard you a lot stronger before, but this is really nice copy. And I didn't do the same. I didn't move the antenna around. I just put it kind of randomly towards Fresno, and it seems to work okay here. Pretty pleasant day out today here, and I got my I'm repairing soldering irons tonight, and on the little inside bench. And, luckily, I didn't have any soldering to do because I kind of ran out of soldering irons here. But I got the parts, and they're all coming along now. And otherwise, not much going on here, but I should be here tomorrow night. KMYC, KW6S.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll look forward to the Thanksgiving Eve check-in time. I don't know how many we'll get. Sometimes you get a whole bunch of people. Other times you don't get many. We had 43 check-ins on 2 meters on Sunday night.
Yeah, it did seem like you were pulling in some pretty full nets there at times when you would open it up for calls.
I got a cat here that's meowing at me. I don't know whether he wants to get out or what. Let me see if he wants to get out. I've got him locked in the room here. Hang on.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll take the opportunity to try to check in. W6BD at 7.2.
Well, I hear you 7.2. Not real strong, but you're probably pointed over toward Tom. Are you copying Tom, Frank?
Yeah, he's pretty rough, so he's only in there about 30%.
Okay. You have a problem on 1296, or are you okay?
No, I'm okay here, and FYI, I do have the stream running.
We got 2 inches of rain last night here. You must have got a deluge.
Yeah, I got about 1.5 inches overnight. 1.5 inches overnight. I'd have to go look at the numbers, but I'm somewhere around 3 inches for this storm.
Well, I'm right at 3 inches, so I got more than you did last night. I got full 2 inches. It rained all night here and a little bit today, but I don't think anything that we got today made the rain gauge go up, and it might have gotten another 1/16 of an inch or so. Right about 3 inches, so we're doing pretty good. I didn't. I was going to run down and take a look at the pond, but it was kind of chilly. Had some other things that we're trying to finish up here. We had the rug cleaners in, the floor cleaners were in this morning. They were here till about noon, so that pretty much took up a lot of the day, just moving stuff so they could do their cleaning and all that. Anyway, that's the story here. Suspect we'll see you tomorrow, probably, right?
Yeah, I got the driveway and getting that straight finally now that I can get in and out. It was pretty rough. I spent hours and hours down working on the driveway and the drainage and all that. But it's getting better. I'm getting more cut to the shape it needs to be to drain correctly. It's just so hard to do. As you know, there's so much big rock in there. But yeah, I'm planning on coming down if you need me. Over.
I think there's a lot of cleanup. What I'd like to do is get a lot of the wires and stuff that you don't use anymore in the house and in the garage. Get them out of there and move most of that stuff that's leftovers. Either take it to the barn or put it up in the pump house. I'd like to get the floor a little bit more open. I'm going to have a lot of walking traffic. I don't want people tripping over wires. There's wires hanging out all over there. So maybe we can get that cleaned up and whatever else you've got to do. I don't know if you've got your conduit pieces that you need to finish up inside the pump house or not yet. Anyway, Thanksgiving Day, of course, will be taken up, so you won't be able to get down for that, and then you won't be down Friday, so it'll probably be a good idea to get here tomorrow and clean up whatever there is to do, and there's probably a few little loose ends that you can help me with out in the barn as well. All right. I'm pointed over towards Santa Cruz, and Tom may or may not be hearing you, but Tom 73s, and we'll see you tomorrow night. KW6 Sugar with a W6 BBS, hearing you, but not very well. K6MYC.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, I could tell someone was in there, and I wasn't identifying it as Frank, but just not anything that I could make out here. Anyway, I will be here tomorrow night. I'll let you get on trolling for 23-centimeter fans, and we'll see how that goes. K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay, thanks, Tom. See you tomorrow. And then we'll have a big hiatus until Sunday night. Hi. It's supposed to be pretty clear here. I'm hoping that we get some more rain. I just hope that and I can't ask Mother Nature to hold off. If she decides she's going to rain on Thursday, I'll take it. But it would be a day that would be better if we didn't have rain, at least in the early part of the day. If it rains overnight on Thursday night, I wouldn't mind. 7-3, and let me move up into the Bay Area here. QRZ, the Bay Area, QRZ 1296. Let's see, get up here a little further, something like that. WB6JNN, WA6AXX, KT2G. I think KB6BA is gone on a trip to New Mexico, so he isn't in. Who else do we have? W6PQL, perhaps. K6MYC, QRZ, Bozo Net, Bay Area.
WA6AXX 773, no traffic.
Oh, surprise. Good to hear you. Are you feeling better now? You're over your cold and everything?
Yeah, I'm over the cold. Yeah, doing okay. Thank you.
I'm having trouble with my... Hang on a second. I'm going to have to change. I got a clipboard here that's holding my piece of paper, and I guess I only had one half of the clipboard holding the paper, and I was starting to write on it, and the paper was sliding along with the pen, so I'm using a half a sheet of paper tonight. I don't think I'll need more than that to get everybody in here. But great to hear you, and good signal. And hopefully we'll hear more of you. You were kind of quiet this last week. Let's see, is there somebody else? I thought I heard another voice in there too, and maybe you can keep your ears to the ground there. The conditions have been kind of funny, and the later on in the evening we get, the harder the time I'm having with the stations. They get funny fades, real funny fading lately. QRZ, the Bay Area, K6MYC, Bozo Net, 1296. Go ahead. B, darn, we're missing KD6SOK. Oh, there's somebody in there. Can you hear that, Ed?
Yeah, that's Jim, W6PQL. This is WA6AXX.
Are you hearing me now, Mikey?
Yeah, I am, but I'm clear up to 290. Maybe I got to go further up. I copy you, W6PQL. Go ahead, make a transmission. I'll peak on you, K6MYC.
Okay, well, it's a little bit early in the evening, so, it may improve in another half hour or so. I'm going to head up in about 10 or 12 minutes to up 10 kilohertz and see if Steve's in there tonight. He wasn't on 222 last night, but then again, sometimes he has that motorcycle get-together on 222 night, so he could have been attending that. So we'll let you know about that. 6MYC, W6PQL.
Oh, I'll be darned. B6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Pretty good signal from Daly City tonight, Mike. Take one there. Go ahead.
Right, Mike.
Clear skies here now. The rain is gone. Got ready for the next storm now. And what was it? The last event, we got 3 inches of rain, and then Valley, my dad got over 4 inches. So yeah, a lot of rain here.
Okay. Really a difficult copy. You're super loud. In fact, I thought there was 2 people in there. Every now and then one word will come through 10 dB stronger than everything else. So very, very strange fading on you. Your average is quite readable, but when it comes up loud, it shuts the AGC down on the radio for a second, and the next word doesn't come through at all. But okay on the rain. We had 2 inches last night, 2 inches of rain. So how much rain did you get last night, over? KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. How much rain did you get last night, Mike?
Yeah, the band fades in and out, Mikey, and he was saying a couple tenths of an inch. I didn't get much more than that, maybe 3/10 here. More than we got so far. So you beat the Bay Area. We're very competitive over here, so we're still working on it. Go ahead, Mikey.
Yeah, okay. You're doing the same thing that Mike is. A very strong word, and then a very light word, and then another strong word. Sometimes it's half a word that doesn't time well with the words that you're saying. Anyway, got it, 1/10 of an inch or so. Well, we got a lot of rain, and I'm really happy about it because we've been really short here. But you guys are getting shorted up there in the Bay Area, but it's raining everywhere else. I think talked to Meadow Vista, north of Redding, north of Sacramento the other day. Yesterday, Meadow Vista, they had 9 inches. He's up to 9 inches, and Redding is floating around 11, maybe more now. So it's going everywhere but in the Bay Area, and we're getting finally a little bit here. Much for that. Thank you, Mike, and sorry about the up and down conditions, but we got you all checked in there. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie 775, all checked in. Thank you. Over.
AA6S, break.
Go ahead, Bill.
Check in Ralph and Ron there. Both had good signals here. Weird pattern over the valley. I mean, he was QSB and up to 20 over, yet I couldn't even hear, barely could hear Tom. Of course, he wasn't pointed at me, but big difference from normal. 73s, AA6S.
Yeah, the band's all over the place. I'm looking into the Bay Area, and they're up and down like a roller coaster there. Signals. Every other word is real strong. So strong it sounds like the guy shouting into the mic, and then the next couple of words are inaudible. It's just awful, QSB. We've seen that now for a couple of weeks, but tonight I've never seen it as bad as it is. Anyway, thank you for picking up Ralph and exchanging greetings with him. I'm sure you did that. Thank you, Bill, and you have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow night if you can make it. And of course, there's nothing on Thursday night. No net on Thursday night. Thanksgiving Eve night. No net here on 432. 73 Bill. Thank you. AA6 Sugar K6MYC.
Yeah, good evening there, Mikey. 73s, and we'll get out of here, but have a good Thanksgiving there. Yeah, we passed that to Ralph and everybody else there. So see you later. Able 6 Sugar. Good evening.
73.
K6MYC, K6MYC, KD6SOK.
KD6SOK. I hear you, Fred. You're a little late compared to normal, but that's okay. I can bring the antenna back on you, so make a little longer transmission, and I'll start to move the antenna back. I'm way up in the 290 bracket, so I'm about 15 degrees north of you. The path is funny tonight. Go ahead, number 507. Go ahead.
Okay, Mikey, I don't know where I should be pointing. I'm pointing due west right now, which is really unusual. I've never pointed in this direction before. So, but that's where I pick you up the strongest right now. So I don't know. The band conditions are really weak. They're really awful tonight, actually. So anyway, like I said, I'm pointed 270 degrees, which is west, and or east, I mean. I'm not sure where I'm bouncing off of at this point, so is that enough of a transmission, Mike? Back to you. Over.
Yeah, I'm still in the 290s, but I bumped it one time and you popped way up, so I'll leave it that way. And but it's got the same funny QSB. You're up and you're down. Every other word is all over the place. So anyway, thanks for checking in, Fred. And you are you going anywhere for Thanksgiving, or are you having anybody into your place? Over.
No, I was going to go see my sister, but I didn't even get an invite, so I may text her and see if she's going to hold Thanksgiving at all. So I'm not sure. I may just be here by myself this Thanksgiving. Thanks for asking, though.
Well, you're welcome to come down here, but it's a long drive. We're sitting down to dinner about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. Over.
You know, I'll consider it. If I can't get anything else, maybe I'll just take the long drive.
All righty. Have a good one. We will not have a net on Thursday night, so we'll see you again on Monday. We'll see you again on Monday on 222. Fred, have a great time. Have a good weekend, if nothing else, and try to enjoy the season. KD6SOK, Cupertino, K6MYC. Thank you, Fred.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you very much. And 7-3, and good night. KD6SOK. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, thank you, Fred. And good evening to you. Let's see if Jim is in here. WB6JNN. I should be able to hear you in this direction, Jim. Hopefully your power supply will hold together for you. WB6JNN, K6MYC, over. Okay, no Jim. How about KT2G? Kilo Tango 2 Germany, K6MYC. No Jim. No. How about K6 Kilo Lima Yankee? K6 KLY. How about you, Russ?
Kilowatt 6 Whiskey India Sugar.
Oh, okay. Hi, Paul. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Not real strong, but I can probably find a peak on you. Anyway, let me get you written in here. 637. And then we'll take a look and see if I can find a better spot for you. And tell me if you have any other relays. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, K6MYC, this is kilowatt.
2, Roger, no relays. Okay, well, it's a good thing. Sort of a good thing, because the guys in Clear Lake do not have 1296 anymore, from what I understand. They've only got 222 and 2 meters. And they've given up on the other bands. Even 432, I don't think they have. Anyway, I got you in here, but I can't get a peak. This is the best. This is the best. So the path is kind of poor. If you can stick around, maybe we'll try you again when we get towards Sacramento, and there might be a better path like the other night. It was gangbusters. Thank you for checking in, Paul, and stick around if you can, and we'll try you on the direct path. And again, I'll remind you, there is no net on Thursday. No net on Thursday night. Over.
Okay, Roger, Mike, copy, no net on Thursday. And yeah, I had a better contact with you. When you first turned towards the Bay Area, I was getting 2 bouncers, one on the South Bay and one up in Mount Amanon. And they were both pretty weak. They were only about maybe a 4x1 at best. But then a few minutes later, the usual bounce favorite came in at about 195 degrees, just south of Mount Amanon somewhere, over.
Yeah, you're also about 4x1 here with that funny fade. It would be Q5 if you just would be stable. If your amplitude or your signal strength was stable, it would be Q5, but it's hard to copy because you're going up and down in amplitude, and it makes it really difficult for my old ears to copy it.
Okay, Roger, Mike. We have not good conditions tonight, not so good, so I wish you 73, and we'll try on the direct later this evening. Cheers for now, K6 Whiskey India Sugar.
Okay, very good, Paul. 7-3 for now. I'll look for you on the direct path in just a minute. I think we'll be up there pretty quick because N6RO is broken. The antenna's not working, or something's not working on 1296, so I doubt very much you'll be in there. Take a look, though. Let me see if there's anybody else in the Bay Area. Bozo Net, Bay Area. Bay Area, Bozo Net, K6MYC. Last call. Okay, nothing heard from WB6JNN. Anybody else before I go north, over? Okay, here we are up toward Oakley. Did you get anything fixed there on 1296, Ken? N6 Radio Oscar, N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC.
K6MYC, N6RO. How copy?
Good copy. What did you find wrong?
Well, I spent the last 2 days thinking we had a problem in the main feed line because of a kink in the cables going to the crank-up tower. But I started bypassing things, and that was the problem, but I tested that independently with continuity, and that left the amplifier. So I'm running 10 watts. The amplifier transmits 1/4 of but on receive, it's an open circuit, so there's a problem in the relay system there, and I got it. Anyway, at least I got on the band, N6RO.
Okay, I got most of that. I'm having trouble copying. You say you're down at 10 watts. The amplifier isn't working. You're down at 10 watts, over? Are you down at 10 watts, Ken?
3 watts. I mean 3 watts before. Now I'm at 10 watts.
Okay, well, 10 watts is okay. I can hear you. It's not quite Q5 because of the QSB. You're very strong at times, but then you just QSB right out. So I did not get what you found was the problem. I heard you say you thought originally it was the big feed line, but apparently it was something else. Tell me again what the problem was.
There's something wrong in the amplifier. I suspect something received through the amplifier. After about a half a second worth of high SWR, the SWR transmit allowed 600 watts output, but not the normal 400. So we got a problem. Start working on that.
Okay. All right. Some problem in the amplifier. I'm not quite clear on all of it, but I got basically that you're receiving okay through the amp, but it doesn't transmit for some reason. It gives you a high SWR reading. All right, well, hopefully you'll find it, but at least 10 watts got you through and you're checked in. It was on any other night it would be Q5, but I have to give you a Q4 because it's so up and down, so heavy. The QSB is so rapid and so vicious. Anyway, 7-3, and we'll see you tomorrow night on 2 meters. That should be better. And of course, again, just to remind you, no net on 432 on Thursday night. No net Thursday night. 7-3 for now, Ken. N6 Radio Oscar, K6MYC.
I understand no Turkey Day net. It's the reverse. Let me state what's actually wrong. It's the amplifier I can transmit. We get the troubleshooting on the relay system inside that thing. So
I guess I don't have it quite right on the amplifier. I heard you say the word amplifier, so apparently I don't have it quite understood in the amplifier problem, but we'll get better copy on you tomorrow. The word amplifier came up and the next three words were missing, so it's really hard to get context here. Over. See you tomorrow night. See you tomorrow night. And if somehow we miss each other, you have a great Thanksgiving. And we'll see you on Sunday night. We'll see you Sunday night, if not sooner. Try for tomorrow night, for sure. 73 Ken. N6 Radio Oscar, Oakley, K6MYC. Anybody else while I'm pointed in this direction? Over. I heard somebody. Who was that? That was, and then you faded out. Give me your call several times your call.
Oh, that was it.
Never mind. Okay, I got never mind. It must have been you making comment. It didn't sound like your voice, though.
That's me.
Okay, well, I'll go more towards Sacramento. Maybe I'll find out who it was, if there was somebody else in there. Okay, going up towards Sacramento. Here we go. Okay. Here we are in Sacramento and a little bit north of Sacramento by a few degrees. Let's see, KR6MR, KR6MR, or K6 Whiskey India Sugar, or KE6ILX. Anybody copy? Try again. I'm going to keep moving the antenna back and forth a little bit, see if I can hear anything. And KR6MR, KR6MR, are you there, John? Boy, oh boy. See if I can get Paul in here. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6WIS. Paul, are you here? Okay, not hearing Paul either. How about KE6 India Lima X-Ray, KE6ILX? How about you, Jeff? Getting anybody up this way. KW6T, I don't think you have 1296 running. KR6MR, K6 Whiskey India Sugar, or anybody else that's copying 1296 Bozo Net, K6MYC, over. I almost think I am hearing somebody. I wish we would get a little signal peak here. I need a little signal peak to know if there's even a voice there. I'm going to call again. QRZ, KR6MR, 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 K6MYC, calling and standing by. Go ahead, John. Go ahead. Okay, I think I heard the word over. But boy, is it weak. Holy cow. I'll write you in, and I assume that you can confirm tomorrow that you were here. Holy cow. Terrible conditions. KR6MR. How about you, Paul? K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Are you here on the direct path? I got over. Is that you, John? Give me Rogers. Is that you, John? Give me Rogers. Okay, I got it that time, Roger. You're coming up a little bit better. Boy, oh boy, the path is terrible. I was hoping we'd have better path. You must have rain up there. We got 2 inches of rain overnight, so we're at 3. We have 3. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 inches of rain now, which is really good for us. You probably got 9 or 10 or more. Anyway, thanks for being there. Sorry we have such poor conditions here. KR6MR, Meadow Vista, K6MYC. Go ahead, John.
Kilo Romeo 6 Mike Romeo. Kilo Romeo 6 Mike Romeo. Bozo 759. Bozo 759. Over.
Now I got you 100% on that transmission, so I must have had the antenna off a little bit. KR6MR 759. We got you all okay, 100%. Go ahead.
Okay, Mike. Okay, thank you very much. I did hear you this time. Okay, our total for the month of rain is over 9 inches. Over 9 inches for the month of November. Over.
Yeah, I missed that. I got everything on the over and over, and you said overnight, and then you went down. I missed it. Tell me again how much rain overnight?
Overnight, the month, all of November, 9 inches, over.
Perfect. Yeah, big signal now. It's coming up real strong. 9 inches in November, fine. I got 3 inches since May, so we're trying to keep up with you, but you don't give me a chance here, over.
Yes, I fully understand. For the year, it's not coming up, but we've had over, for the year of 2024, we are over 33 inches. 33 inches over.
Wow, for the year, from January till now, 33 inches. That's phenomenal. That's good. Is that normal or is that above normal, over?
I think that's normal or close to normal, over.
Okay, I hear CW in there. Who's the CW? Go ahead.
I'm sorry, the CW was my 900 meg repeater I'm listening to.
Oh, okay. See, I do have ears. I can hear. Okay. So, but it disturbed me, and I didn't. I heard what you said, but I didn't register. Say it again.
We're okay. That was another radio. Over.
I got that part. What you said about your rainfall and your average. Well, I guess is it 33 inches? Is that normal or above or below average?
I think that is average. Over.
Okay, average. Yeah, I guess you haven't been there long enough to get a feel for it yet. Okay, well, our average here is 11 inches, so we're way short of 11. We got 11 inches last year, but nothing like we got this year. See, we got it in dribs of drabs last week. Last year, we got a quarter inch here and a quarter inch there, and it finally ended up at 11. But it never ran off. This rain last night, I'm sure we got some runoff, and I'm thinking maybe we might even have a trickle going into the pool now. Now we need more rain to start to fill the pond up. Anyway, thanks, John. And I found a spot here, a magic spot, whatever it is, that maybe it'll be there next week. Maybe it won't be. No net tomorrow night. I mean, no net on Thursday. No net on Thursday, but we'll look for you tomorrow night on 2 meters. 7.3 and a great signal when I finally found the magic spot. The KR6MR or K6MYC.
Okay, 73 Mike, 73. More rain information tomorrow night. Good night. 1073 KR6MR.
Okay, I moved the antenna one more bump, another couple of tenths of a degree, and you came up even further. Give me that more information now.
I don't have it. I'm collecting information as to my rain total per year for the last 10 years. I'll see what the average is.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would be interesting. I know you haven't lived there that long, so that'll be interesting to see. But 33 inches from January to now is pretty damn good. That's 3 times what we get. So that's good rainfall. And it'll be interesting to see what your averages are. They're running around 11 inches, maybe more now. They might have 12 or 13 or 14 in Redding, but you're keeping up in pretty good shape there. We found a magic spot here, John. It's quite good tonight, amazingly enough. This is probably the best and the most longest we've been able to talk with Q5 both ways. KR6MR, Meadow Vista, K6MYC. That must have been a fluke. Yeah, must have been a fluke. You went gone completely that time. I could hear you in there, but not readable. 73s. We'll see you tomorrow night. We'll see you tomorrow night. 73, John. KR6MR, K6MYC after a good one. Over.
Okay, good night, Mike. KR6MR, 73.
100% on that one, so you back up again. The little dropouts are really strange. Those are weird. Okay, good to hear you. 73. And I'll go, I don't think there's anybody else in here. How about Paul, KW6S? Are you, I mean, that's not right. K6WIS. Paul, are you here? I'm not hearing Paul. Let's try for KE6ILX. KE6ILX. And nothing from Jeff either. Okay. Well, we'll go up to Nevada, but I don't think anybody's on in Nevada. We'll give it a try. Here we go. Okay, Nevada, K6MYC, kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie, Central California, 1296 Bozo Net, looking toward Nevada. Anybody? I think I'm hearing something. Give me CW. Give me some CW so I know it's somebody, so I know if it's a real person. Give me CW if you can. Over. Let's try one more time. I'm not sure I'm hearing anything. I might be just making it up. QRZ 1296, beaming Nevada. Carson City and Gardnerville, kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie. K6MYC, Bozo Net, 1296, looking toward Nevada. DMO8, DMO9, K6MYC, calling in, standing by. No, I don't think I'm hearing anybody. So we'll say 73s. And look for anybody that might be here. We'll look for you tomorrow. On 2 meters if you're copying. 73 if somebody was there. K6MYC 73. Okay, I guess that's it for the net. Let me see. I think we're done. I could come back to the Bay Area just for light checks and mist. Let's see what happens. Okay, here we are back into the Bay Area. I'm not sure quite where to point because it wasn't Signals were not real good where I was pointed when I go to the normal direction here. Tours in the Bay Area, light checks or missed. Kilowatt 6 Mike, Yankee, Charlie, over. KT2G, WB6JNN. Roger, got 52, I'll put him down, and give me a little more chatter and I'll find you, go ahead. I think you're somewhere up in this direction, Jim, but we got 52, thank you for 52, over. Roger, we got it, Jim. W6PQL. W6PQL, K6MYC. Thanks for number 52. Thanks for 52, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Your signal's quite strong now on CW. I kept moving the antenna till I found you. I don't know where to point this. Under these conditions, this band's all over the place. Some guys are right where they should be, and others are way off. So who knows? 73 W6PQL with 52 in the side pocket, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike, yeah, it was a funny contact. We were calling each other for 4 or 5 minutes, and then we had like a minute and a half, 2 minutes worth of CW exchange, and that was it. He was gone again, so it was a tough night. 73.
Yeah, we had something similar with John up there in Meadow Vista, KR6MR. I called and I was about to give up. Kept thinking I was hearing something. And I kept moving the antenna, and now I'm way off like I am with you. And all of a sudden he popped in, and I got a Q5 transmission. Okay. I bumped it 1 or 2 more times, and we had about a 5-minute QSO, hardly missed a word. That's about the best QSO we've ever had under really funny conditions. Thanks, Jim. Thanks for getting 52. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day tomorrow, okay? W6PQL, K6MYC, 73.
Hey, Mike, 73.
Okay, anybody else before we close the net? Kilowatt 6 Mike Yankee Charlie Bozo Net, 1296.
Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar.
Well, now you're better. Now you're pretty good on the bounce path. I did try to call you on the direct path, but I didn't hear you, over.
Right, I didn't hear you either. At best, you maybe a Q1 or 2 occasionally, but your signal was mostly missing on the direct path. I could hear backscatter from John, KR6MR. He was only maybe about a 4x1 at best on the backscatter, so conditions are pretty poor tonight, but the bounce path has improved. You're actually 5x5 now. So the bounce path is much better later in the evening, over.
Yeah, it seems to be. Yeah, much better here now. Well, I had a nice contact with John. I went about 2 minutes in calling him. I kept thinking, well, maybe I'm hearing him. And I kept looking but for you and ILX and John, and all of a sudden I heard a couple of words from John. I bumped the antenna a little bit, bumped it. Got quite a bit north of where he would normally be, and there he was, and we had a Q5 contact for about 5 minutes, over.
Right, yeah, I was following along or listening halfway between the YouTube streaming. I was listening to you, and then I was listening to John over direct on my radio, over.
Yeah, I'll be darned, yeah. That was a funny one. So the band must be going through these perturbations, and this 7:30 must not be a good time for 1296. 7:30, 8 o'clock is pukey, and then it gets better afterwards, I guess. Anyway, good evening to you, Paul. Thanks for popping back in with that signal report. K6 Whiskey India Sugar near Placerville, K6MYC north of Fresno. We'll be clear but listening.
Yeah, Yeah, likewise, Mike. Thanks for the contact. This has been interesting, experimenting with different propagation routes. And if I don't catch you before Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. I hope you enjoy your meal there. 73 from K6WIS in the foothills.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll be here tomorrow night. I will be here tomorrow night, but no net on Thursday, of course. And we'll see you Sunday night if we miss you. 73, have a good one yourself. K6WIS, K6MYC. Bye-bye. Okay, last call for Bay Area. Light checks are missed. K6MYC. Okay, that's it. Whoever's listening here, I know Rob is down in L.A. I thought we might have Kerry in here for a few minutes, KC5DTU, but nothing from Kerry. Nothing from N6BYH. We could have used those two guys. And I'm sure they're hearing me even if I'm not pointed down that way. Good night all. K6MYC closing and going in to get some dinner.
Good night, Mikey. Thanks for doing the net. This is W6BBS. Good night to those listening on the stream. I'm shutting her down.
Okay, you did get the stream going. I guess they did comment. Some of the guys were listening on the stream, so that's good. And of course, no, I could tell you didn't have the computer hooked up to the controller because the controller was working normally with presets and stuff. 7-3, good morning, good evening, and maybe we'll see you in the morning. And it should be a pretty nice day. It's not supposed to rain tomorrow, but who knows? With the way it's going, it could rain any time anyway. W6BBS, K6MYC. Good night, Frank.
Yeah, first of all, on the weather front, looks like the next 5 to 6 days we should have pretty much sunny days and partly cloudy, so that's looking good. And yeah, one thing on the rotor, there was an error loading the controller, and so I'm thinking maybe when it got knocked off, maybe the dongle for the USB port on the on your RT2800 there got unplugged or something. So we didn't have the actual rotor up on the screen because I couldn't get to it. I messed with it quite a bit. Otherwise, everything worked, and I'll bring it down now. So good night, Mike. I'll see you in the morning. K6MYC Internet, W6BBS, DMO7.
Oh, did you see the computer? You say you saw the computer?
Well, no, I've got everything working, but we have a way that would go into your control box over there. We're connecting to the control box over the network, and anyways, there's something not right. The PST rotor is not seeing the control box basis. I think is what it is or something. I'm just not sure. I gotta look at it.
All right.
No, everything worked except for the rotor. I couldn't get the rotor map up on the screen. Over.
All right. Look at it tomorrow. We'll see you later. I'm going to run in and get something to eat. Thanks.
Good night, Mike. W6BBS shutting down. Oh, just FYI, and if anybody says anything, the beacons are down. I got an alarm a little while ago, and my batteries are dead. So until I get a couple 7 days, the beacons are down. W6BBS.
Roger.